Welcome to Ready Reviewer. This is the start of hopefully many review videos. Today we're going to be reviewing the 511 Stryke tactical pant. If there's anything you guys want me to review on this channel or any questions that I don't cover that you might have about these pants, let me know down in the comments and I'll try to get your questions answered. So the reason I wanted to make this video was there's a lot of reviews out there, and a lot of them, well, none of them covered some of the things that I noticed, and so I wanted to put that information out to everybody in case somebody wanted to know about the things that I found out on them. So we'll just dive right into it. Again, this is the 511 Stryke pant. This is the one that they have with the pockets right here on the front, the horizontal ones, and I figured I would like these, but I didn't know I would like them as much as I do. And they are very handy. They're a great location. The material is made of their patented ripstop material, which has kind of an elastic in it, and so it does stretch to your body as you move. When I crouch down and bend and things like that, I don't find I'm having to pull my pants up after I stand back up, because they stretch, they don't get pulled down when I move, which I really love. And with it, these are more of a straight fit, which I don't normally get. I usually get a loose fit because I like the freedom of movement feel with a loose fit pant, but because of this stretchy material, these straight fits are the most comfortable pant that I've ever worn. They're really nice. They did a really good job on that. Sorry, a little segue on the fabric there. Back to the pockets. These are great for a cell phone, a flashlight, a knife. This is how I usually carry my stuff, is I put the flashlight over there and my phone there, but you can do either one. This is a Samsung, which fits in there perfectly. A lot of people online in other videos have complained that this pocket is hard to get your phone out of when you're sitting, but the stretchy material, I have not noticed a problem. In fact, it's easier to get it out of this pocket than this one, especially when I'm in the car and my seatbelt, because my seatbelt covers that pocket mostly, and so it's actually harder to get my phone out of this pocket than this one. And I'll do a demonstration of me sitting down later with the pants on and show you how easy it is to get it out of this pocket for me. Maybe some other phones are more difficult. This one's a pretty close fit. Any bigger and it wouldn't fit in there, and I still don't have an issue with it. Again, this is a Samsung phone. This one's an iPhone 10 with an OtterBox. It does not fit in there. Without the OtterBox, it fits in there pretty smoothly. If you had a smaller case for an iPhone 10, it would probably still fit in there, because there is more room with this phone without a case than the phone I normally use. This is my work phone. So if you had the iPhone 10 with a thin case, you'd probably still be able to fit it in there. But with the OtterBox, it doesn't work. One thing I like that they did with this pocket is they didn't sew it down and so it's loose, which is nice, because one time I accidentally put my keys in this pocket, and I wasn't quite able to get my whole hand into the bottom to fit them, or to reach the keys, and so I had to push the pocket up from the bottom and get it out, and that would have been a much harder chore if this was, say, hemmed down at the bottom to where it wasn't flapping around. And so I like that, and it's also nice if you have something in the normal side pockets here. And if it kind of gets in the way with that loose pocket, you can move it out of the way, so that way it's not pushing down on you. But yeah, these pockets are great and really handy. With the normal side pockets, they both have a reinforced lining on it that wraps all the way around to cover up this seam here between the two fabrics, which is nice, because then if you have a belt or a clip on a knife or a pen, it doesn't gouge into that seam. It just goes right over. And because I've had pants before that haven't had this, and it's torn that seam right there with those two pieces of fabric meet up. So that's really nice that they did that, so that way it kind of protects your pant and makes it last longer. And also, these cargo pockets on both sides have a hole right here, so that way your clip can go all the way down without stopping your knife or your pen or trying to go over. And so it also kind of covers that up, so there's not a snag point with your knife, which is nice. Back pockets are just your traditional pocket with the Velcro hook and loop fastener. Nothing special about those. And your cargo pockets, on the inside of both sides, you have two other smaller pockets, and what these are made for are your standard AR-15 mags. They fit right in there, so you can hold up to 4 magazines on your person without them clanking around and banging into each other in your pocket just loose. They're actually sectioned off and secured standing up, which is really nice. The
snag point on your cargo pocket.
I haven't got to the cons yet. Knees are reinforced, which are nice, and the way they've done the crotch is it's actually got this additional piece right there instead of being one seam. So they've really allowed for a lot of freedom of movement with these in their design. The belt loops, there's a lot on there to make sure your belt's not bending in weird positions or folding over on itself, or your pants aren't coming down in between. But there's not so many that you feel like all you have is belt loops. They do have one in the middle, which is nice. Usually pants will have ones right here and not one in the middle, and maybe it's just my body type, but whenever that happens, my pant right there in the middle ends up like folding over, which can be annoying. So I really like the belt loops and the way they're positioned. And these front ones also have a vertical pocket hole right here for, you could put anything with MOLLE, a pouch with MOLLE gear webbing on there you could put in there. You could put another knife, a radio, a Leatherman, anything you can, with a clip you can put on your belt, you can put here. So those are nice too. Back to these side pockets. Another thing that I liked about these is so the pants have an elastic stretch on each side, which allows for more movement, and it's also nice when I carry my sidearm. My pants aren't squeezing in on my body because I've added another couple inches of girth to my pants, and so I just loosen up my belt and my pants accommodate my concealed carry, which is really nice. And with that, it's also created kind of this little hole from this pocket into the inside of the pant. And I don't know if that was intentional, if they just had to do it to accommodate the stretch, because the hole does get bigger to allow for that stretch. But what's nice about it is if you store your cell phone in here or a walkie-talkie in your pockets, you can run a PTT line or a headphones line through this on the inside of your shirt, so you don't have anything hanging out to catch on things. So I thought that was a really good design, because usually what I've done in the past is I'll put something in this pocket and then I'll run it up my shirt, but then I have this little loop on the outside of my pants and it catches on things. And so this way it's all internal, and there's a lot less points for things to catch on and yank it out of my ear. And so they just did a really good job with that. Again, I don't know if it's on purpose, but I really like the way that turned out. So on to some negatives that I have found with these pants. Nothing that would keep me from buying them. I would love to have another pair, but there are a few things that maybe they could fix in the future. But one thing I've noticed is this flap right here of fabric is pretty wide. Which, if you're like me, when I'm going to the bathroom just doing number one, I just unzip my zipper, put it out of the way, and this fabric has gotten in the way. If you do full fly undone, then it won't be a problem, but yeah, it's just something that's kind of annoyed me over the weeks that I've had these. And then also another thing that everybody kind of does this with their cargo pocket. I wish some manufacturer, maybe there's one out there, I just haven't found them yet, but I wish these guys would, if nobody's done it, they could be the first, which would be really cool. But this cargo pocket flap is hemmed on the outside, which I feel like they could have done it on the inside here. But the reason that it bothers me, and I've actually had it be an issue in the past on other pants, is because of that it creates this very large piece of fabric right here that sticks out from the rest of the pant and my leg. And on other pants that I've worn, I've actually had that catch and rip the pocket. I don't know how well these pants are going to hold up to it. I've only had them for about a month. And again, this isn't something that would keep me from buying the pants again. I really like them. Their comfort and functionality is really nice. And with the other features, it definitely outweighs the very few cons that I've found with this pant. If that is something that you've had issues with as well, I do know that 511 makes, I believe it's their Icon pant. It has a zippered pocket right here, and so all you have is the zipper. This pocket you can't even see, you just see the zipper, and so you don't have anything sticking out like that at all. It is the Icon is a slim fit pant, and so if even with the stretchy material, I tried them on, and I still didn't like the way they fit just because it's a slim. If you like slims and this is an issue, great, go for the Icon pant. Everything else is the same on them. But this pocket is a little more slanted. It's not straight parallel with the top. It is at an angle. And so that and the zipper, I believe, are the only differences between the Stryke, which are these, and the Icon pant. One other thing that I wish they would add to these, maybe they'll do it on the next one, a lot of 511 pants will have a magazine pocket right here above their back, their traditional back pocket, which is nice. It fits an AR mag. These ones, again, don't have it, and I wish they did. If it had that, these pants would be near perfect for me and my use. But when they do that on their other pants, it's nice because you can store 6 magazines in dedicated magazine pockets, which is really nice. But you can also store other things in that pocket, like flashlight, wallet, phone, but these ones don't have it, and I wish they did. Alright, well, I'll go ahead and put these on for you now and show you how the phone works in this pocket for me. I can pull my phone out with ease. It just slips in and out. Again, I'm not sure why people have an issue with it, but I haven't had a problem yet. Again, it's actually kind of easier than getting it out of my normal side pocket. Yeah, like that. And this is what I was kind of talking about with this pocket here, is that sticks up there and can snag on things. But yeah, I still love the pants. They're fabulous. 511 Stryke pant. Go get a pair if this is what you're looking for. And again, leave a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in more reviews like this. And we'll see you next time.